Aston Martin announced that their new title sponsor is Cognizant. But who are they? Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be discussing Aston Martin's new title sponsor, Cognizant. There have been a lot of new sponsors joining F1 in the past few years, and I'm really struggling to keep up with who they actually are. So, as you know from a previous video I did on MSP Sports Capital, this is a little series where I'm just researching the new sponsors, kind of vetting them, seeing who they actually are, because that's great if we can see their name on the card, but who actually are they? Okay, so a little bit of background on Cognizant then. They are an American IT firm. That's it. So with Cognizant partnering with Aston Martin, their official team name is Aston Martin Cognizant Formula One team. And according to a press release, they have come together as a long-term title sponsorship to help Aston Martin become one of the top teams. I mean, is that not what all title sponsors want to do with their teams? I mean, that doesn't really change much. Okay, so we now know the name of the F1 team, but what are their goals realistically? Because it's one thing to say that you want to be at the top. Everyone wants to be at the top. That's the whole reason why they compete in the sport. But what are their goals realistically? Well, quoting from sportspromedia.com, I've got to give them credit where credit's due. As part of their collaboration, Aston Martin will leverage Cognizant's artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, cloud computing, and digital engineering expertise to help overhaul the team's operating system. This is basically one part of the team's factory that was lacking, and with Cognizant coming in to help them, it should mean that they are now much more efficient with time spent transferring CAD files, etc. Okay, so we know what their goals are now, but who actually are they? Well, their CEO is Brian Humphries, and they were founded in 1994. Their headquarters are in Teaneck in New Jersey. That's quite an interesting name. But they have 166 locations around the world, that's really impressive actually. Their services include outsourcing, consulting, BPO, and managed services. You're asking the wrong guy. I have no idea what they are. Something to do with IT, I would assume. But this is something that I do know what it means. Their total revenue last year was $16.8 billion. That is a staggering amount of money. Okay, that's great and all. They're making bank. But with people that are making money like that, there's always a dark side to their business. And with Cognizant, they've been doing some controversial stuff over the years, and I've got a couple of things listed that I'm going to read to you. So, in one of their firms in India, they have been known for bribery, Companies Act violations, discrimination, layoffs, and tax evasion. In the US, they've been known for corruption based on what happened in India, a lawsuit for alleged breach of contract, visa violations for underpaying workers, although this was actually a genuine administrative error, so that was fixed, but it's still quite controversial. And the latest one was in February 2019, and that was for poor working conditions, which actually caused mental health problems for workers, including PTSD. And that was because of the things they were asking them to go through. I believe it was on Facebook. But that being said, that is a lot of shady stuff for one company to be doing when it's only 26 years old or 27 years old now. That's a lot. Okay, so they're making bank, but they're a shady firm. So what does this mean for Aston Martin? Well, for me, as I said, it looks like they're getting into bed with a shady company. However, the money that they are getting could help them leap up the field from 2022 onwards. It's unlikely to make a change for next year because everything's being sorted out with a factory. But it could help them to kind of close the gap to Mercedes and Red Bull, maybe McLaren. That's what I'm hoping at least. Hopefully it doesn't go wrong. I mean, that's the bottom line for me. I mean, I love Aston Martin. I love the brand, the cars, not just the F1 team and the racing. I love the cars. And I don't want some rich Canadian man to waltz in, buy the company, because he thinks they're in some kind of financial crisis and just make the team go bust because of a shady deal that he's made with the firm. I really don't want that to happen because I really love the company. But unfortunately, most billionaires end up doing shady deals anyway, and this could be one of them. This is just speculation, but we'll have to wait and see. But it could be something similar to Rich Energy with Haas, although that was actually technically not a company. It was complicated, but it could be one of those deals that goes really wrong for Aston Martin, and I really don't want that to happen. Okay, so it's been a short one, but that's all for today's video. It's going to be interesting to see. I want to see how Aston Martin settled themselves in this year in F1. But yeah, as I said, that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and consider subscribing if you enjoy this type of content. And yeah, just want to thank you very much for watching. So I'll see you next time. Bye bye.